Hey guys, welcome back to MLB 22 The Show, Red Sox franchise mode, and today we'll be playing against Chicago Cubs right here. I was about to call them Chicago White Sox because you guys know that we play against the White Sox a few weeks ago, but right now it's against the Cubs again. When would you say that the Red Sox play against the Cubs before? Never, pretty much, because I don't even remember the last time where the Red Sox play against the Cubs, to be honest. Maybe before the time when I was watching baseball, or maybe before I was born, to be honest. But today we have Michael Wacha on the mound today. Again, he has been very shaky for the past 3-4 games since he has been a starter for the Red Sox. At the same time, he came back from IL, which means that his form might not be as good as we thought it would be. But he hasn't got a win yet, and we are trying to help him to try to get a win, to be honest, because the trade deadline, we still have a month away, to be honest. Like in terms of the game context, we have approximately a month away from the trade deadline. And of course, I'm still thinking about strengthening this team, but right now, of course, we traded in for a lot of batters: Matt Olson, Harrison Bader. And of course, pretty much we are trading in for home runs. But right now, since we traded in for a lot of good players in terms of batters, I felt like it might be time to consider about switching things in terms of the pitching staff, the pitching rotation. I think so far we have been having a very good record in this season, but I feel like there's certain players, certain staff members should also be moved along very soon. But honestly, I really don't know what player I might be considering, but we will have to see. But right here, Michael Wacha through 2 innings has been fine. Honestly, I shouldn't even be saying that through 2 innings, but unfortunately at the bottom of the third right here, the Cubs takes one back, and they're back in the game, and Patrick Wisdom's going to line this one to left field for a double. Very good hit right there, and Verdugo just couldn't really track the ball down quite quickly, but it wouldn't matter because the Cubs got another one back. They tied the game just like that with 2 swings of a bat right here, and 2-2 it's the score. And later on, boom, bottom of the third, everything just kind of falls apart. You know what? The fact that the Red Sox turn things around, right? Like the Red Sox certainly turned things around for the past few games, but I feel like Michael Wacha still hasn't turns his own fortune around. And what the hell is that cutscene, guys? What the hell is that cutscene? I never seen that before in any of my MLB The Show franchise experience before. Player just dancing, taunting. It's quite cringy, to be honest. I hope the game is gonna remove that portion of the game in the next the show. Yeah, it was quite freaky, to be honest. But anyway, the Chicago White Sox are 2-run ahead, and Michael Wacha is still pitching. But props to him, didn't allow a single run at the bottom of the fourth. 3-1 count to JD Martinez. Look at that pitch right there. Bang bang call. Could have been a strike, could have been a ball, but the umpire took our side in that situation. Bases loaded, walk, but somehow we couldn't score any more runs in. And Garrett Whitlock will be coming on to pitch right here in a very premature appearance right here at the bottom of the fifth, striking out the batter he sees for the second out. And we saw 1 man on base right there. 0-1 count to Yan Gomes. He's going to line this one exactly where Trevor Story was for the final out. And Cody Howard will be making a 14th appearance of the season. 2-0 count with a man on first base. And Verdugo lines this one to a gapper. And of course, Trevor Story, it's at first with very good speed. He is going to score that quite comfortably from first base, and we just like that tie the game 4-4 right here. Verdugo delivers this one big time, a second double for him of the season, and Simmons gonna hit a ground ball to Devers. Good play right there to get Simmons out. A 1-2-3 inning by Garrett Whitlock, and David Robinson's gonna pitch right here for his 26th game of the season with an ERA 6.86 right here. 3-2 count, 4-4, and he is going to strike him out, but unfortunately couldn't get Harrison Bader out right there, unfortunately. with a man on second and 1 out. And of course, Harrison Bader provides more speed on the base path. Thankfully, 2-0 count to center. Bogart ground this one to shortstop for the 3rd out. And still no breakers so far. 1-1 count to Swindle. And he is going to hit a ground ball to Story. Another 1-2-3 inning by by Garrett Whitlock to end the inning. Jesse Chavez going to make his 22nd game appearance of the season with an ERA 1.52, 1-0 count to Verdugo. Last time out a double, but this time a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. 0-2 count to Ian Hebb. He chases that one for a sinker at the outside of zone. Garrett Whitlock through 4 innings has been fantastic so far. And 2-2 count to Ellie Rushman. He looks at that one and counter at a cutter bottom of the zone for the 1st out, and 1-1 count to Rafael Devers. Line this one to center field. Seems to be traveling quite far. It is going to be right over the wall for a solo home run, a go-ahead solo home run by Rafael Devers. Again, there's a lot of power behind that pitch. 16th home run for him of the season. And look at Alex Cora, very, very happy. I don't know if that's how Alex Cora would react, because you guys know that Alex Cora, every time when you hit a go-ahead home run, he's quite expressionless in a lot of situations. He doesn't always express himself like, being happy if we hit a go-ahead home run and stuff like that. He never gets pumped in general. But right here, Michael Givens is going to pitch for the Cubs right here, getting JD Martinez out right there to end the inning. Jake Diekman will be given a chance right here. I'm trying to replace Matt Barnes in this situation, looking for another closer. I know earlier on in the series where it's very dynamic in terms of the closing job, because I feel like anybody can be a closer within the Red Sox team. But of course, Matt Barnes was quite stable earlier on in the season. That's why I decided to go for him for the majority of the closing situation. But honestly, for the past 5-6 games, he has been very inconsistent. Therefore, you know what, even though Matt Barnes have the energy to close down the game today, but honestly, I don't quite trust him at this point. So Jake Diekman is the way to go. Second save for him this season. But Garrett Whitlock, personally, for me, I think he would have snatched play of the game for sure. Through 4 innings, he didn't give up a single run, and he has been phenomenal through that 4 innings. But you know what? Based on the game, you will never, ever allow a reliever to get a play of the game for some reason, which is, I find that very odd. They only allowed pitcher, closer, or position players to be play of the game, but never a relief player, which I think they should do something about it. But anyway, we take game 2 of this 3-game series. Again, looking to sweep the Cubs right here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.